Hello everyone, Wario Dude 128 here, back with another part of creating a Lego creator. Now in the last part, we made one of these. But as you might have remembered, I said we need to make another one. So that's what we're about to do. So I'm going to put this to the side, like that, and we're going to make another one. Yes, we are. So I think what we're gonna do is, as I make this second part, this second one, I'm gonna talk about something because, well, I can. Alright. So I think today what I'm going to talk about is a video game company. Yes. See, there's this company called Konami, which is a Japanese company, and apparently they make things other than video games. Let's see, I think they make slot machines, pachinko machines, and a bunch of other things. Yeah. Anyway, it seems, in terms of video games, they're not very popular right now. Fortunately, I think I have an idea of how they can fix that. You see, back in the PlayStation 2 days, they made this game called Rumble Roses. Yep. And then when the Xbox 360 came around, they decided to make a sequel. I think it's called Rumble Roses XX, or I guess Double X. And there hasn't been another entry in the series since. Which is really too bad, because I actually like both games. Still find it a bit of a shame that the second game didn't have a story mode to speak of. Fortunately, though, I actually have ideas for not only a story, well, sort of, but I have an idea for a new third game. I mean, right now the working title is Rumble Roses Third Rumble. I think that'd be pretty cool. And yeah, that's... Now, I wrote down all of my ideas in a thing and then posted it somewhere on, I think, DeviantArt. Yeah, because... Oh. Because, well, I wanted to have all the ideas all in one place. So, I think the first thing I thought about was adding 10 more wrestlers, because the thing about Rumble Roses as a game is that it features only female wrestlers, which I think is pretty cool. Another thing it features is something called an H meter. which, if you've ever played the game, is where you pull off certain moves and it humiliates your opponent. And then you fill it up enough, the H meter, then your opponent goes into a sort of trance or something where so they go into a kind of weird position, I guess, and then when they go into that, you can pull off something called an H move, which is basically your wrestler pulling off a move and then winning by HKO. I think that's quite an interesting concept, you know. I mean, I don't think I've seen that in any other game. Then again, I don't play many other wrestling games, so maybe something similar was in another game. But yeah, I think that was pretty cool. Yeah. So in addition to the 10 new wrestlers, so each new wrestler would have a face and heel version, just because. And I also decided, well, I have to think about this. It's all in the thing I wrote, but I have more ideas now. Let's see. What do we have here? 2, 4, 6, 8, 10. So, in addition to a story mode, I thought of adding something called a belt mode, which is where you get to, you unlock belt mode by finishing story mode with one of the characters. So they start out as, so if the character you chose started out as face, then once you finish story mode as them, then you can play through belt mode with them, and their heel version gets unlocked. Likewise, if you play as a character who is heel, play through story mode as the heel character, then the belt mode would be unlocked for them, and then their face version would be unlocked in story mode. So the thing about the 10 new wrestlers is I decided they would be from a bunch of random countries, because in the game right now there are, as far as I can tell, let's see, there are 2 Japanese wrestlers, 2 Canadians, 2 Americans, 1 Mongolian, and 3 origin unknowns, which this is pretty cool, but I was thinking, hey, what about some other places? Well, actually, technically speaking, one of them isn't really an origin unknown, because, I think Yankee Rose is her name. Turns out, she's the sister of Reiko Hinamoto, or Hinamoto Reiko, if you like. And due to that, it's not really origin unknown, because we know her origin due to, well, her sister. Yeah. You know, there's this guy I like who once criticized Konami, if only because they had like 3 random games coming out soon, and I think he was worried for them because it seemed like they were stretching themselves a bit thin. And after he talked about that, well, they basically blacklisted him, which is really too bad, because he didn't criticize them because he didn't like them, but I'm pretty sure the reason why he criticized them for that is because he's like, guys, I hope you know what you're doing, because spreading yourself out thin like that is usually not a good idea. Normally it's a good idea to focus on one thing at a time, so that the quality of the thing you're making, like a video game, turns out to be pretty good. So yes, I have played Rumble Roses, the original and XX. In fact, there's this character named Lady X, who is like a boss wrestler. And in XX. Oh, by the way, I think the XX refers to how in the second one you can do tag team matches. I don't think you could in the first one. Yeah. So by the way, if this video somehow gets to the front desk of let's see, Kagemasa Kozuki or Takuya Kozuki, who are the chairman and president of Konami, respectively, and I say, Konnichiwa, Kozuki-san. That's the most Japanese you'll be getting from me today. Yeah. Because, well, I don't really know Japanese that well. However, if either of them like what I'm saying and actually want to read the list of ideas that I wrote, they can send an email to me. My address is on my page. I'm WarioDude128 @hotmail.com. should be easy to find. Yeah, that's a thing. Yeah, and yeah, I decided to look up the history of Konami. It seems that the founder of the company is still working there. Unless, of course, there's another Tagemasa Kozuki I'm not aware of. Yeah. And yeah. So anyway, in the belt mode of the third Rumble Roses game, I was thinking of having so instead of a potential system, as in double X, there'd be like an experience, an RPG-like system, where you take the wrestler that you want to use throughout the mode, and you participate in matches. And as you do, then, well, depending on what you do, you get experience in whatever you did. Before I forget, I should mention that when it comes to Lady X, I think it was, Lady X, there's two versions. There's Lady X Substance and Lady X Subsistence. Apparently, it's a reference to Metal Gear Solid, the special versions of 2 and 3, which I think is pretty cool. Anyway, I don't know if anyone would believe me. I don't know how I would prove it, but I once defeated one of Lady X, one of those, using an HKO. It wasn't easy. I can tell you that right now. I mean, the thing about Lady X is, her H meter, or its H meter, because it's more like a robot or cyborg. Anyway, so the thing about Lady X is that the H meter, you need to use a lot. You need to, the H meter on Lady X is very, very large. Like, a lot larger than any of the other wrestlers. So, yeah, it wasn't easy. I had to use a whole bunch of moves that fills up her H meter. Fortunately, I think when I faced off against Lady X, I was using Anesthesia, who for some reason has a whole bunch of moves that cause your opponent to be, I guess, humiliated and fill up your opponent's H meter. So, I spent a very, very long time filling up the H meter of Lady X, and then when it was full and Lady X was in a state of humiliation, I pulled off an H move with anesthesia, and I got an HKO. I'm pretty sure if I hadn't seen it myself and it, yeah, that's what happened. Yeah, I have a whole bunch of ideas. Okay, so put this on here. Yeah. Yeah. I think we're only gonna go for like half an hour today. Only because I don't want to finish this section today. Maybe in the next one, because, well, I have a whole bunch of things I want to do today, and plus I mostly want to talk about Konami and the wrestling game that I really want to make. So yes, as I was saying, if Konami, if anyone from Konami wants to contact me about making a Rumble Roses game, they definitely can. And if they want some funding for it, they could probably ask Nintendo. The reason why I think they would is because, well, Bayonetta 2. Yes. See, apparently, Sega and/or I guess Platinum Games, they wanted to make a Bayonetta 2, but they didn't have the funding. So, yeah, so Nintendo stepped in and was like, hey, here's some money. Make Bayonetta 2. And so, Platinum did. So as I was saying, if Konami needs money, they could always ask Nintendo and be like, hey, I want to make a third game in this series featuring female wrestlers. Can you give me money? I'd be very, very surprised if Nintendo said no. I'd be very surprised. I mean, if Nintendo would throw money at a game about a witch who beats up angels, then I'm pretty sure they would have no problem throwing money at a game where there are wrestlers who compete in matches and stuff. Yeah, that's my feeling. I don't know if that's true, but I wouldn't know. Okay. Uh-oh. Wow. Yeah, these bags are getting very, very empty now. Which is good, because it means there's not much left for me to do in terms of, well, making doing this section. So I can prove to everyone that each section does not take 4 parts in order to put together. Now, yeah. Now I tell ya, I think it would be really funny if... No, wait. No. I'm not gonna say what I was about to say, because I find that whenever I say, wouldn't it be funny if, out loud, somewhere, it ends up not becoming true. So, yeah. Oh, so I think one of the ideas I have now, it wasn't in the ideas I wrote down. I think one of the cool things to unlock as an unlockable in the third Yankee Roses game is the music video for the David Lee Roth version of Yankee Rose. Because I know the theme song for the game is a cover by a woman, I don't know who she is, a cover of the song Yankee Rose. And so I think a pretty cool thing to unlock after going through the story modes of all of the characters would be, yeah, the music video. I have more ideas, though. Many more. Okay. So there we go. Should make another one? Yeah, I think I should. Or at least start on another one. Yeah. So yeah, I think I'm gonna make another one of these, and then I think I'm gonna call it a day. And who knows, when the day this goes up, I might actually get an email from Konami, either saying, hey, we want to see those ideas, or it could also be a cease and desist email. Either way would be something. All I want to do is help out with creating a new game. I have a whole bunch of ideas for games, video games, but I won't go into them today, because right now the focus is on creating another entry in a video game series which hasn't seen a new entry since, I think, 2007 or 8. Don't quote me on that, but I know it's been a very long time. Yeah. Yeah. Hold on a sec. Gotta check something. Okay, that's right. Yeah. I had to double check. Make sure this was going on top where it should be. It has. Uh-huh. Uh-huh. And, I think in order for somebody to more easily find this video, I'm gonna add Konami as a tag, because usually it's just Lego creator and building, but I think in order to make it easier, just put Konami in there as well. Yeah. Okay. This is really getting up there, I think. So, there we go. Not all that much left here. Nope. Not all that much left. I think there are going to be some extra pieces in this section, but not very many. Which is okay. Because, well, means the number of pieces on the box is slightly more accurate. Okay. So now we just gotta do this, 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 right? Take two of these out, two of these out, and put them on top like that. Yeah. You know, I think one of the ideas I had for third Rose's game is to have some mini games. Yeah. So yeah, there's a whole bunch of ideas in that document I wrote, and some ideas I have in my head. Okay, so now we have two of these. Yeah, and I think with that, I'm gonna call it a day. We will finish this next time. So, I think that's gonna be it for today. I hope you liked this part, and that you come back again when I do another one. So until then, I will see you next time.